moment of silence was needed for this foolishness that we are going to get into. We're going to talk about it. I want you all to excuse my voice. I am a little under the weather with this crazy weather we've been having. But we are going to talk about the foolishness known as President Donald Trump. Foolishness. Hold on. That we are going to... All right. So we are going to talk about it today. How are you guys doing? Once again, let me reiterate that I am a little under the weather, so my voice will be a little bit raspy today. Sorry about that. You know, we had that fake snow tragedy that was supposed to come through. Some states did get a lot of snow, but you know, some states didn't. But I want to talk about Donald Trump and his antics. My goodness. His antics. As you come to the building, go ahead and get the thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Hello, hello. Welcome into the building and welcome to the stream. Yeah, go ahead, tap the thumbs up on your computers or double tap your screen if you're viewing this vertically. Happy Black History Month. And what a way to kick off Black History Month with the foolishness that President Trump pulled. You know, I just want to say, man, if he can't get us Black folks out in them streets, he gonna try to make you mad, you MAGAs and NAGAs about Barack Obama. Are you serious? Barack Obama? Oh my goodness. He's reaching deep down in his trick bag, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Yeah. So, you know, they've been killing white folks on the street. White on white crime has been going rampant. And it is, you know, just, it's part of your president's plan, you see, but it's backfiring on him. He thought that Black folks was going to be the target. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. He thought that we was going to be out in those streets marching and rallying and like we've been doing, like we've been trying to wake you all up to tell y'all, wake up. There's no Republicans, there's no Democrats. Hey, you guys need to wake the hell up, and they're coming after us and wanting to, you know, wrangle us all up together and put us under a one world order. I've been telling you that for the longest. Yes, sister girl. Yeah, me, Ethereal. I've been telling you it's about a one world order, right? And so now they're killing white folks on ICE, baby, you know, is out there killing white folks. And the Black folks ain't rallying. The white folks mad, talking about where the Black folks at. This ain't right. Y'all should be out here, you know, all that. And, you know, Trump is worried. He's like, well, why aren't they out in the streets? Because we know we're going to be the number one targets. We have always been the number one targets, right? So Mexicans, I see, so what you say down there? What about the Mexican crime? You know, yeah, all that. You know, we heard the Mexicans hollering about, you know, where's the Black folks at? You know, it's gonna be you next. It's never next. We are always up first. But this would just tickle me to death. I had to laugh. I can't even get mad at it. Let me just let y'all see what I'm talking about. Some of you guys may have already seen your president reaching deep down into his bags of tricks, honey. His bags of tricks. Let's see.
Advisor in green notices strange smell, becomes visibly embarrassed, and triggers evacuation of the press conference after Trump soils himself. The most talked about moment of the Oval Office collapse wasn't even the sudden silence.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, hold on. Pause for the cause. Wrong video. I tell you, I gotta get these videos a label because we gonna talk. I need y'all to lock it in, buckle up, and hold on tight because we gonna talk about some things. While your president out here trying to reach into his bags of tricks and bring up Barack Obama and Michelle Obama and talk about try to depict them as monkeys and apes, and we are the only ones on the planet who have human DNA. But while he's sitting there trying to depict us as monkeys and apes, um, we're going to talk about his issue that he need to be working on. Okay, let me let y'all hear this report from the TikTok streets. Here we go. Buckle up.
Donald Trump is now trying to make an excuse for posting this racist meme. The White House is now telling CNN's Elena Trine that a staffer at the White House made the post. The post was made at 11:30 last night. Do you really believe a White House? Donald Trump is now trying to make an excuse for posting this racist meme. The White House is now telling CNN's Elena Trine that a staffer at the White House made the post. The post was made at 11:30 last night. Do you really believe a White House staffer made it?
Do you really believe a White House staffer made? Oh, and they immediately took down the post. Now, I know some of you naggers out there, and for my white brothers and sisters who don't know what a nag is, that's a black MAGA. I call them naggers. They're gonna try to come running to the defense of a knucklehead, a president that has lost all his scruples. And trying to rally up the race card. I know we always hear the black folks always trying to throw a race card on the table, but no. Your president has been trying to, spark that wanted racial war for so long, ever since he has come into office. And since we're not out in the streets with all of the things he has done, from sending the National Guard into all the major cities, because he's going to clean it up, and all of that rigmarole. And then, that didn't get the black folks riled up enough to go marching in the streets so we can shoot them down. Now we're going to Montana. Going to Montana. We don't like those doggone immigrants out there in Montana. Those doggone folks, they still from Africa. What are they called? I forget. They got the big foreheads. They black, but they not us. They not the black Americans that have built this nation. Okay? They not us. But they, went to Montana to get those immigrants. I don't know why their name is eluding me right now. I don't know. It'll come to me, people. Just give me time. Like I told you guys, I'm under the weather right now, but I had to bring you this video. Okay? I had to bring it to you. But they went on out to Montana. They ain't killed a Mexican yet. They didn't kill 2 white folks, though. They didn't kill 2 white folks out there in Montana while they looking for all these immigrants. And now they killing white folks. And they ain't had nothing to say about that white boy they killed out there in Montana. Well, no, the white lady, excuse me. Pardon me. Ladies first. Ladies first. Ooh, ladies first. They had nothing to say about that white lady. Even white men. The MAGAs. Nope. They had nothing. Where the Proud Boys at, matter of fact? Where are the Proud Boys at? You know where they at? Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all bear with me as we get through this report. Where the Proud Boys at? I believe all the Proud Boys is part of the Ice Baby crowd. The gang. We ain't heard nothing from them Proud Boys. The Proud Boys wasn't even upset when that pure lily white woman got shot in her face in front of her children. Nobody got upset. Even the MAGAs. From the Kentucky mountains to the doggone Texas shores was defending their president, even though he losing his damn mind. You understand? But then they turn around down there in Montana when they out there supposed to be rounding up illegals. They out there shooting good old fashioned white folk. Born and raised, homebred white folk. They out there shooting them down. Now they done shot down another white man. Oh, that's a white man now. But it's a twist to this story with the white man. You know, they was gonna try to cover that up too. Mm-hmm. They was gonna try to cover it up, but they couldn't cover it up. They couldn't cover it up because we own it. We are the news that you need. Yeah, not that propaganda news. Okay, so go ahead and subscribe to this channel today so you can be tapped in. Oh, but now y'all got mad because one of your white boys, the white man, you know, they are the patriarchy. They started the patriarchy here in the United States of America. Y'all done took out a patriarch. We was going to try to cover it up. They couldn't cover it up, but they got a loophole because it was Mexicans they found out that was on the Ice Baby gang that shot down that white boy. Mm-hmm. So they're gonna try to have, call it a homicide now. They gonna give you a little something. But that wasn't good enough, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. That was not good enough for Donald Trump. Oh, I have to laugh because I'm not going to be upset about him and his racial antics. Let's play it again because he's reaching down deep into his bags of tricks.
Donald Trump is now trying to make an excuse for posting this racist meme. The White House is now telling CNN's Elena Treen that a staffer at the White House made the post. The post was made at 11:30 last night. Do you really believe a White House staffer made? Donald Trump is now trying to make an excuse for posting this racist meme. The White House is now telling CNN's Elena Treen that a staffer at the White House made the post. The post was made at 11:30 last night. Do you really believe a White House staffer made it?
No, we do not believe a White House staffer made the post. Okay? We don't believe it. We know Donald Trump was sitting up in his office, laughing and giggling to himself, talking about, I know how to rap black folks. I know how to make them mad and get them in the street. Let's do the stereotypical thing that we do and call them monkeys, but I'm going to bring a president that's been chilling. A president that black folks woke up to realize that didn't really help them when he was in his presidency. Mm-hmm. Your president, Donald Trump, thought that was going to get under our skin. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. We can laugh together at that. Come on. Oh, we can laugh together at that. He thought that was going to make black folks rush into the streets. Well, even before this tweet came out on his social, whatever it's called, he made the social post. He tried to pull another trick out of his bags of tricks, right? And go arrest Don Lemon and all of these black reporters and say, wait, now look here. I'm gonna give y'all a secret, white folks, MAGA, Proud Boys. We know you ain't you over there in the ice baby green Proud Boys, because we ain't seen you since you marched on Washington. We know you out there. Let me tell you something. Let me give you something. Donald Trump. Okay. President Donald Trump. Let me give you a hint real quick about something. There's no black leaders that is going to step up, because they know if they step up, they're going to get a shot to the dome, right? Even the ones you put out there with your CIA tactics, trying to slide them into each little group you think is about to pop up and rise up. You can't find the black messiah, President Donald Trump. So that's why black folks is chilling. That's why they're not out there marching, because we have seen the playbook. And so what you don't understand, a lot of you guys don't understand, even these black folk, I'm calling them black, but we know what they really are, who they really are. This is a spiritual war. And I know some of y'all don't like to hear that. And some spiritual things are getting ready to happen. So all of your tactics, Donald J. Trump, President Donald J. Trump, antagonizing the black folks, what you so-called consider black folks, but we know are the real Israel, we know are the real diamonds in the rough. The last shall be first, right? And the first shall be last. You can't ruffle our feathers no more, Donald J. Trump. So while you were sitting there, let me pull up this video I created. Yeah, I did this in my work. While you were sitting in that White House, you know, laughing to yourself on the toilet, because you know he stay on the toilet 24/7 because he got to wear diapers. While he's sitting there trying to make fun of black folks trying to say we got DNA of a monkey, you need to really do some research and see who really got the DNA of monkeys and apes. President Donald J. Trump, why are you trying to be funny?
I mean, he's
Let's
so
just have some
blatantly
laughs.
stupid.
Get your shitty draws.
He's a punk. He's a dog. He's a pig. He's a con, a bullshit artist, a mutt who doesn't know what he's talking about, doesn't do his homework, doesn't care.
They got to come pick up your stinking draws, Donald J. Trump. Because you all
he's
in
so
the White House
blatantly
while you making
stupid.
social media posts.
He's a punk. He's a dog. He's a pig.
About
he's a
a
con,
black
a bullshit
president.
artist, a mutt who doesn't know what he's talking about, doesn't do his homework, doesn't care, thinks he's gay.
That's right. While you in the White House making social media posts trying to be funny, you ain't got no jokes. Donald J. Trump. You ain't got it. Understand, my guy?
I mean, he's so blatantly.
I ain't gonna play it no more. He over there duking his drawers, his diapers. Okay, let's just go. We're gonna go to the news real quick because I don't want y'all to think I'm fabricating anything, just in case you all didn't hear about his latest antics, trying to make memes and AI about President Barack Obama and Michelle Obama. I don't care what they say about them now. And you know what? No other Black American does either. Even do we know the truth about him? You're not going to use them to rile us up. Nobody you can shake in front of us is going to make us mad enough to go out there and get a bullet to the dome. You understand, Donald J. Trump? Let's go to the news report. Let's turn it up. Get this prepped for y'all. Okay?
But retaining the And the White House is responding to criticism after President Trump posted a video that includes a racist meme depicting former President Obama and his wife Michelle as apes. Now the Senate's only Black Republican senator is responding and calling out the White House. ABC's Jay O'Brien's here with more on that. Hi, Jay, what's the latest?
Yeah, Diane, just moments ago, the video was deleted from President Trump's account, and it comes after a growing chorus of Republican lawmakers called on the White House to take the racist image down, including, as you say, Senator Tim Scott, who posted the image in addition to his post. ABC is not showing the image, but we are showing you the post, and it says, quote, praying it was fake because it's the most racist thing I've seen out of this White House. The president should remove it. The racist image comes at the end of a minute-long video the president posted on his social media platform. The first 59 seconds describe debunk election conspiracy theories from 2020, and at the end, the video suddenly cuts to an animated meme showing the Obamas' faces on the bodies of apes. The NAACP is out with a statement saying, in part, quote, Donald Trump's video is blatantly racist, disgusting, and utterly despicable, end quote. That again from the NAACP. Images of Black people as apes have been used throughout American history to dehumanize them. Slave traders and segregationists use these types of images to depict Black people as inferior, and at times it's led to violence. Initially, White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt said in a statement, quote, "This is from an internet meme depicting President Trump as the king of the jungle and Democrats as characters from The Lion King. Please stop the fake outrage and report on something today that actually matters to the American public," end quote. But again, since that statement, the video now appears to have been deleted, and the White House is now saying from an anonymous staffer, quote, that they erroneously made the post. The video that Leavitt described in that initial statement I just played for you was originally shared on Facebook last October by the Hardin County Republican Party of Kentucky. The chairman of that group issued an apology at the time and deleted the original post after backlash. And again, a number of Republican lawmakers are reacting to this. Another is Republican Congressman Mike Lawler. He's posting, quote, "The president's post is wrong and incredibly offensive, whether intentional or a mistake, and it should be deleted immediately," with an apology offered. The Obamas have not commented on the video at this point, Diane.
And I hope they don't comment on that dumbass post. We laughing at you, Mr. President. Hallelujah. We laughing at your dumbass antics. None of that is moving us. Don't you know who we are? You don't know. But you coming to find, because you know your time is, I can't even say it's short. It's up. And it's up and it's stuck. The revolution is televised. Donald J. Trump, we don't give a rat's diggity dog about you and your racist antics. And none of your MAGA and your naggers, dumb naggers. You know what, Donald Trump, you know what make us feel good? Maybe we'll might, I don't know, we might do something special for you. If you do something about them dogs, tap dancing coon naggers. Do something about them. We might throw you a party or something here. We might, you know, you got your ego likes to be stroked. President Donald Trump, do something about them naggers. They act like they don't know nothing about history. President Donald J. Trump, they act like they don't know nothing about history, nothing about the antics of your kinfolk, using apes and monkeys to represent black folks. These dumbass naggers think they in some kind of new world right now. And it hasn't even begun yet. Do something about them naggers. Okay, Donald J. Trump. That might make us feel good. Might make us do something. We might let you come and smell the barbecue at the cookout. I don't know. We gonna let you in. No, we definitely ain't gonna let you in. But you can come smell the barbecue. Because it's about to be a party, y'all. We can't let you in, Donald J. Trump, to the barbecue. You can't make us black folks mad. Matter of fact, none of your racist folks walking these streets can make us make it. They can say nigger all day long. And it's not affecting us. It's affecting them. They have no power. Just like you do not have any more power, Donald J. Trump. Why are you focusing on us? Didn't you just take over Iceland? I'm wondering, it's the shortest month of the year. 28 days, 29 days. Well, how long is February? Hell, we don't even pay attention to it half the time because it's too damn short. Y'all want to give us Black History Month in the shortest month of the year. Why are you focusing on us when you got national world things to strategize about? You focusing on where the power's at. Quiet as it's kept, Donald J. Trump. But why you think somebody about to be mad at you about that? You what you did? Let me tell you what you did, Donald J. Trump. Why you tried to make it funny about, making Barack and Michelle monkeys and apes on your social media post, Donald J. Trump. And when half of black folks in America couldn't care less about Michelle and Barack Obama, they damn self Donald A. Trump. Matter of fact, as much as people talk about Michelle being a man, Donald A. Trump, we don't give a damn. We tired. We not overcoming. We not marching. We not coming out there in them damn streets. No matter how you beg and stir up the pot, Donald J. Trump, black folk, Israel, sit your tail down and drink your tea. Because they coming back for us anyway. Because we always been the target. No matter how much the Mexican folks be mad, talking about we ain't out there when they wasn't out there and they still don't want us in their railroads. Not all, some. Not all, some. Y'all need to remember that. Even with white folks, not all, but some. Right? You are not going to make us go riling and breaking and throwing stuff at windows and shopping malls and burning. No, we're not doing that. Happy Black History Month, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. What you doing, President Trump? You're going to make people, black folk, that really wasn't caring about Michelle Obama or Barack Obama, and knowing that they're not part of the tribe, but you know something about it. You know a little bit about it. You've been to the Vatican. You've been to the parties. That's why you wearing a diaper right now. We're going to get into that in a minute, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Go ahead, double tap the screen, Get those thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel today. My name is Ethereal. I am your host. A little bit under the weather. Voice is a little raspy, but I'm going to come to you. It's the 7th day. Happy Sabbath to one and all. The 7th day on the 7th day. Hallelujah. Completion, baby. Right? What y'all know about those numbers? And Yah rested on the 7th day. I'm sitting up here resting. I said, you know what? Let me speak to the people today. Let me speak to the people. We not doing your bidding anymore, devil. You understand? And for you all, you other nations, cling on to Israel, the true Israel. Not black. We are not the color of the crayon box. We are a nation of people that were brought or were here already. Comprende? So what you did is probably made people feel a little sorry for Barack and Michelle Obama, people of brown skin, the ones you call black. And they're probably going to be like, you know what? Let's rally for Michelle and Barack Obama, how he degraded their image, thinking that was going to make us mad. We're laughing at you, Donald J. Trump. Oh. We're especially laughing at you because while you sit in your soiled diaper, smelling up the whole office, of the presidency, you have the nerve, the audacity, while you sitting there in the Oval Office, stanking it up to try to make memes about Barack and Michelle Obama. Let me let y'all know what he needs to really be focusing on, getting his body together. But this might be just the revenge of the Most High. Because I heard you had a stake shoved up your rectum, Donald J. Trump, and that's why you can't hold your bowels. And that's why it's been some issue in the White House.
Advisor in green
Check
notices
this out.
strange smell, becomes visibly embarrassed, and triggers evacuation of the press conference after Trump soils himself. The most talked about moment of the Oval Office collapse wasn't even the sudden silence. It was the reaction of the advisor dressed in green, who ended up becoming the symbol of live embarrassment. During the press conference, she was the first to notice the strong odor in the room and, unable to hide it, made an expression of pure shock. Cameras captured the exact moment she brought her hand to her face, widened her eyes, and became completely awkward, not knowing how to react. Within seconds, she tried to maintain a professional posture, but ended up making desperate signals to the security team, indicating that something was seriously wrong. Immediately, Trump asked everyone to leave the room so he could clean himself. The atmosphere in the room changed instantly. Journalists sensed the tension, advisors stood up at the same time, and the press conference collapsed. Shortly after, the order came, remove everyone from the room immediately. Microphones were cut, side doors were opened, and the press was escorted out under embarrassed stares. Meanwhile, the advisor in green stood still for a few seconds, clearly uncomfortable and unsure where to look, becoming the perfect portrait of institutional.
Right? That's right. While you up there trying to make jokes and images about apes and monkeys, President Trump, you need to go change your diaper. While you think it's funny, go change your diaper.
He's so blatantly
President Donald J. Trump.
stupid. He's a punk. He's a dog. He's a pig. He's a con, a bullshit artist, a mutt who doesn't know what he's talking about, doesn't do his homework, doesn't.
That's right. Got the whole Oval Office stinking it up. Stinking it up. While you think you being funny and you can't even control your bowels because of what you've been doing in the dark. While you trying to get everybody to look each and every other way except them Epstein files, which you all up and down in. You stinking it up in the Oval Office. Let's get another report.
Did you notice when Trump touched that girl, her entire body radiated resistance? She looked like she could collapse at any moment, just like Dr. Mirza's granddaughter did during that previous incident. Recently, Trump attended a signing ceremony at the White House. At the very beginning of the meeting, the girl standing next to him was still smiling at the cameras, raising her eyebrows playfully. But before long, an indescribable odor began to spread through the room. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. kept turning, trying to locate the source, but found nothing and could only grit his teeth to endure it. The man beside him was breaking into a cold sweat, forced to pull out a handkerchief and repeatedly dab his forehead. The girl next to Trump desperately wanted to escape, but Rollins, in an attempt to curry favor with him, even pushed two other girls closer to Trump. She could barely hold herself together, biting her lip hard to force down the overwhelming discomfort. But this wasn't the first time something like this had happened. At a previous meeting, Dr. Mirza's granddaughter had been completely overwhelmed by the fumes and fainted. Her brother was furious, glaring at the camera and expressing his outrage. Tell me, whose smell do you think this was? Did you notice?
It was the president, Donald J. Trump, wearing diapers. Yeah, been wearing diapers. For all y'all that's reading those Epstein files, you can find a part in there where it talks about Epstein was, upset the last time Trump came to the island because he shitted up the island and he had to burn all the linens. And he made a note, make sure it's enough diapers on the island this time for president. He wasn't the president then. For Donald J. Trump, he been wearing diapers since the 80s. Why he got jokes for people. We not mad, President Donald Trump. We just know your time is up. Like all you reptilians and entities that don't belong here. Your time is up. Comprende? So I just want to come. I just want to come to you all today to give you this short report. Hold on for a minute, y'all. To give y'all this short report about how your President Donald Trump tried to be funny. He tried to be funny, but he missed the mark like they normally do, with his racist antics.
Donald
not
Trump is
funny.
now trying to make an
We're
excuse for
laughing at you.
posting this racist meme. The White House is now telling CNN's Elena Trine that a staffer at the White House made the post. The post was made at 11:30 last night. Do you really believe a White House? Donald Trump is now trying to make an excuse for posting this racist meme. The White House is now telling CNN's Elena Trine that a staffer at the White House made the post. The post was made at 11:30 last night. Do you really believe a White House staffer made it?
No, we do not. Donald J. Trump, you got to go back to the drawing board, my guy. Matter of fact, why don't you focus on, world issues? Because what you doing to the United States, you tearing it up, home guy. Boy, you tearing it up. And if the magazine and the naggers don't see that, they doomed. Because you even making it where you don't even have no allies on the national front. Donald J. Trump, especially if you're trying to go for another term, which we just been the word on the curb. Worry about making sure that White House is stocked with diapers, Donald J. Trump, instead of worrying about us, trying to get us in the streets and get us killed, get us lynched up. Just like a lot of Mexicans that was mad at black folks while they voted for you, Donald J. Trump, to get you on up in there. Now you got they folks up out of here. Now the white folks is getting upset because they want the black folks to march in the street to take a stray or a white one directly to the dome. Do y'all remember this?
Have you finally come to see they strung up a boy who cause he looked like me? Strange things did happen here, how stranger would it be when the day has come, when the target ain't just me. Now it's you, hanging from the tree. My ancestors cried, y'all refuse to see. Strange things are happening, and how'd it come to be that now you are hanging from the tree? Do you remember it was me who begged you to come and help to give us free? Strange things are happening and ICE is running free. Now you are murdered in the streets. How you dare to ask of me to stand by your side and spare you from the tree. Strange things are happening as if it's prophecy, 'cause you refused to stand when it was me. Have you finally come to see they strung up a boy because he looked like me? Strange things did happen here, how stranger would it be when the day has come, when the target ain't just me. Now it's you, hanging from the tree. My ancestors cried, but y'all refuse to see. Strange things are happening, and how it come to be that now you are hanging from the tree. Do you
What is wrong with you?
We begged you to come and help to give us free. Strange things are happening, and ICE is running free. Now you are murdered in the streets.
Now we can truly say all lives matter. Happy Black History Month. I wish you all well. Make sure you subscribe to the channel today. My name is Etheria. I am your host. Have a blessed day.